Yo, what up, BB Gun? Always the first one here. Appreciate it, man. Something weird's going on with the input display. Where do I have that? There it is. There we go. That was weird. Alright, what's up, Toko? What's up, Teapot? What if Omega was green? Wow, coming out with the banger questions. That's a viral short right there, I think. What's up, Amari? How's it going? What's up, Goku? Good to see y'all. Welcome to stream. Alright, we're gonna get a cool double music here for a moment. I hope your brain can handle all of the sounds coming at you. What's up, Chris? How's it going? There we go. Alright. Let's get started with the practice. Let's start with Shadow today. Finish your dentist appointment. Let's go. Nice, squeaky, clean teeth, hopefully. Didn't have any cavities. I probably got my next dentist appointment coming up pretty soon as well, which is exciting as always. What's up, Rocket? How's it going? What's up, Max? Chris? Good to see you guys. Welcome to stream. Oh, my camera volumes are off because I was recording a thing. Which I'm excited for. I'm very happy with how the next video is coming out. You should be seeing that either tomorrow or Saturday. Probably Saturday. Oh, I turned the wrong thing off. Yeah, I turned the cutscenes on. Don't want that. Okay, I want to restart the timer there. Okay. Sonic Dusty Desert from 2 minutes to 49 seconds. Let's go, bro. He's slowly becoming one of us. You were playing 3 Air? Nice, dude. I can't wait to play 3 Air for the Sonic-a-thon. It's gonna be sick. Do 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 do. Let's go play Gravity Circuit. Yo, the 70 streak. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. I was really looking forward to streaming today. I'm normally like, yo, it's stream time. But like today I was just like particularly excited. I guess part of it's that we got the good news. Is that the Sora AI app bullshit thing is getting shut down. At least as far as I know. Which, in any capacity, that's fantastic. I know it's probably gonna be a long-term thing where it's like getting shut down and then like another one's just gonna take its place. I mean, it's not like Sora was the only AI video generator, but it's still just a little like, nice. I also learned today from a YouTube comment that I didn't know is that I thought YouTube auto AI upscaling your videos was something you couldn't turn off. But it is. Which is nice, so I turned that off on both my channels as well. So now you'll get to see my mug on shorts and crisp 720p, because that's what my camera is. Already got Supersonic? Let's go, man. Yeah, for big ring special stage Sonic games, I got a good grasp on where they all are in, you know, the first 2 stages. Well, in 3 and K's case, I know where they all are in Mushroom Hill, but beyond that, I don't really know. To the IL grave. Oh well. See, that's why we gotta time RTA, man. We gotta pay to win this shit. Is this high key set? It is. Pretty decent key set, actually. I don't know the exact numbers, but I think that key 3 into that key 2 is actually about the same amount of time as getting the IL set. Probably a little slower, but it's like pretty close, surprisingly. Well, you can't max because you use a spring to get into Section 3. What's up, Swippler? I'll build the endurance, surely. You can't sit and play a video game for 20 minutes? You sit in the streams for like 3 hours. But yeah, for the new, for any new folks coming in who haven't been to the streams in a while, I am going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon starting in May, where I'm gonna play through my favorite way to play a bunch of different Sonic games from all the eras, so stay tuned for that. Probably not next week, but the week after, I'm gonna be releasing the form for it. So you'll be able to request sub goals, vote for some things, give an opinion on a few things, and if I know fans of Sonic, I know that they like opinions, so that'll be good, so that way it can be the most fun it can be for both of us. Happy MLB opening day, best day of the year. Ooh. Yikes. Getting me to read your opinion, I guess, is an Easter present. But yeah, you're gonna have a big boom of content for me for the next week. It's kind of like, right now I'm building up the dam, and then it's gonna all release in the next week to week and a half. Because there's a lot of things, like, it's sort of like there's been a lot of behind-the-scenes things I've had to do, and then it's like, I get to just, like, release it all at once, so it'll be really nice. For both channels, too. Whoa. I better see Sonic Adventure, or else I will have the biggest crash out, everything will cease to exist. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But, yes, I can guarantee you that Sonic Adventure will be played. The big booms of content. It's like the 10 Commandments, but it's Stelmo videos. What's up, Beats? How's it going? I don't think it's much of a spoiler that I will be playing Sonic 1, 2, 3, Adventure 2, Unleashed and Generations at the very least. It would be quite silly to do a Sonic-a-thon and not play the popular Sonic games. Unfortunately, I will not be playing Sonic Rush because streaming the Rush games is ugly as fuck. Until there's a way to play the Rush trilogy single screen, I will not be streaming them. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic game, like, of any games. If I wanted to gain 100 pounds and sweat grease Swippler, I'd do that. I haven't had Sonic in forever. How would doing DS Pokemon layout work for Sonic Rush? So you'd have the big top screen and the baby bottom screen, except half the action would be on the baby bottom screen? That works for Pokemon because the bottom screen is just a fucking menu. Because that would look stupid. What's up, Jintoki? And I promise you, I would love to stream Rush Adventure. Like, legitimately. I know because a lot of times when I bring it up, folks tell me, like, Melon DS has a thing where it switches the main screen. It doesn't. It doesn't have that. I don't think Rush Adventure is necessarily slept on. There's just, like, not a good way to play the game. Unless you have, like, a DS and a copy of it. But yeah, I was actually surprised, because probably about 2 years ago now, I played through Rush Adventure on my DS. Because I was like, it's been a while, and like, you know, I've watched videos of people being like, oh, the sailing sucks, and all that. And the only thing I didn't like about it, I didn't do like the true final boss or whatever, so I didn't do the Johnny races, but like, the only thing I didn't like was the final level, the pirate level. I think is like legitimately really bad. Oh, because I was playing Sonic Mania yesterday. I'm sorry I confused you, Max. I know that I'm well known for Mania and you don't know what's on screen. Dude, who the fuck is Johnny? Sonic and Johnny? Am I? I don't think I've ever done that. Unless I'm in Driftvale City, then that shit's on full volume. Oh, I got the zero volume. I have not looked at or touched Project Reforged, so I can't give an opinion on it. Why SA1 is thematically, mathematically, statistically, and academically better than SA2. Cool. I don't care. They're both fine games that are worse than I remember them being. Oh yeah, for sure. It'd be hypocritical to judge. What's up, Doc? How's it going? And what's up, Doc? What do I think about Marathon Recompiled? It doesn't have a full release yet, so I don't really have thoughts. Your volume was off, though? Well, at least you're courteous. What's up, Gail? How's it going, bro? Well, wouldn't that just be creating a brand new game? Because Reignition doesn't have on rails. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just move freely. But obviously the levels don't want you to do that. Sounds more like you want an adventure game with the storybook aesthetic. Warhammer miniatures, yo. Let's go. Well, Silver doesn't have any grind rails other than Radical Train. I don't remember if the rail is removed in White Acropolis or not. It might still be there. Silver just has the rail grind animations in general. In fact, fun fact, both in 06 and in P-06, every single character can grind on rails. It's just that in stages like Silver's Radical Train, the rails are not programmed to be grindable. So if you, like, use a character switcher and, like, take Sonic there, he won't be able to grind on them either. But everyone, even, like, Amy, has rail grind animations and stuff. Sonic Adventure with a sword. True, bro. I guess it's the default grinding animation. I haven't tested it with everybody. If I make a short out of it, Zen, I'll like use Amy or something and see. I know for certain that characters like Silver don't have a grind trick animation. But they do have a just base grinding animation or functionality with the rails. Yeah. Since I'm pretty sure everyone was considered for multiplayer at some point, they all had to be able to grind. I'm pretty sure it's the same pose that's in P-06. Like, I think the grind animations... I'm sure if Chaos shows up, he can say. I wouldn't be surprised if Amy's was slightly edited, because she does the, I guess, girly thing of, like, having her fists close and shit, but... What's up, Seaside? Why do I keep doing these speedruns? Do people keep breaking them? I keep doing these speedruns because I enjoy doing it and people enjoy watching me do it. It's kind of just what you do, I guess, as a speedrunning content creator. Well, I'm more just a content creator, but like for stream content, this is what I do. I guess the answer is because it's fun and pushes my career forward. Like the simple answer. Or the content creators making content. I guess it's like, it is kind of a genuine question. Except Sonic 3 Air. Sonic 3 Air is a fan remaster. Well, it's about the time to release a definitive edition, if they're ever gonna release a definitive edition. Like 4 years after Frontiers came out. New console. They'll probably, my guess would be they'll increase the draw distance, allow all of the costumes to be used, and all that. SBO is really ready to go. Oh, the box destroyed him again. Really? That doesn't one-shot? Okay. Oh. Come here. Come here. Yo, Vex, I can get behind that. How you doing, bro? Oh, I don't like Frontiers either. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it won't sell. For people who only play the official Sonic games, I get it. Frontiers is like average, and a lot of official Sonic games are below average. So like, it makes sense. I say it in a snarky way, but I don't like mean to downplay it, because the same thing happened to me for Pokemon ROM hacks. That like, I started playing some Pokemon ROM hacks and I was like, oh, now I get it. Because I was like, yeah, I like the main series games. Yo, Lazanite, thanks for the 9 months, bro. The Twitch baby. How you been? I get a jolly out of whenever I have to boot up Frontiers for a short and spin dash around, or calling it a spin dash is a lie, spin boost around Kronos Island for 5 minutes or whatever. You been good? Good to hear, man. Doing well. Well, I know you've been keeping up with the videos because I still see your comments on them. What's up, Jintoki? How's it going? Always try to stay up to date. Well, it's pretty easy right now. I've been so busy with main channel stuff that I haven't been able to release like long form content for the second channel. But I got like several rant videos pulled up that I'll be pushing through once I'll be done with all the main channel stuff I need to do mid-ish next week, so for those who like the long form second channel content, there'll be more soon. Yeah, the open world collectathon with some actual level design would be pretty cool. I agree. I'm sure they will. It just didn't make a lot of sense to make Shadow Generations open world. The Fish Islands rant videos. But like, what's the problem with that, I guess? Like, I just have a cheap camera. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna go out and buy like a $1,000 camera just to make videos that I make like $10 on better. Good. Well, I'm glad you get a chuckle from it. The most disappointing moment in a Sonic game? Is it cheating to just say the kiss? You know, here's a legit thing though, is the most disappointing thing is watching the opening of Sonic 06, and then you're thrusted into the beginning of the game, and you play through it, then you get to the Mach Speed section of Wave Ocean, get a game over, and you have to do the entire beginning of the game over again. That's pretty fucking disappointing. And then 06 throws it at you again, because since it doesn't autosave, when you do Kingdom Valley, you gotta do those Trials of Soliana, and then Kingdom Valley is a really tough stage in retail, especially if you're not good at it. So then, you die in the Mach Speed section of Kingdom Valley because Mach Speed is bad, and then you go all the way back to before the Trials of Soliana. That sucks.
That was so-so.
Let's get going.
And I know there's gonna be some snarky-ass, like, Gen Alpha videos of just like, oh, no way, anyone was talking about 06 wasn't that bad, with Marathon recompiled. That's literally gonna have auto-saving as a feature. But man, I died in Kingdom Valley, but I spawned right back at the beginning. Like, no shit, bro. Nah, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan.
Leave it to me.
Wave Ocean is Emerald Coast 2.0. Not, No, that's still one of the most hilarious moments of, like, the Sonic series to me, is when there was a Sonic Forces demo at a Games Expo, and it was of Sunset Heights, and most reviews of that demo was like, yeah, this level's pretty good for a first level, you know, pretty automated and stuff like that, but it's at the beginning of the game, so for a boost game, that makes sense. And then we find out it's like level 15 of 30 in the game. It's like, shit, dude. That's brutal. Yo, what's up, Joe? How's it going? Did you see that I spotted you in YouTube comments? There's nothing to talk about with Forces, it's boring. Other than my favorite fact of the Mortar Canyon jump panel that gives you a red ring for skipping level design. I added you in the Discord server with it. What? You don't have my Discord server on 24/7? What? Do, do, do. I also usually don't go out of my way to talk about bad Sonic games, except for Unleashed.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Who'd I rile up? Show hands.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
I don't really talk about 06 all that much, to be honest with you.
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a smoke
It was.
you attack the switch.
Well, I revisited it because I revisited Project Hero for a short, and I was like, hey. So, Beats, when are we getting the Project Hero level pack?
Tails.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it up to me.
06 and Forces are bad for different reasons. I guess what they have in common, though, is that they have a terrible story. But gameplay-wise, 06 is just a broken mess, obviously, and then Forces is just boring. '06 also has the benefit of breaking in a lot of funny ways.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it. The door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, you careful. These guys never learn. Let's go.
Are there Source Engine games that are third person? Yeah, bro, your top comment. Not gonna lie though, that'd be so fire if Hero doesn't care.
How about a little help?
What are my thoughts on Michael Jackson? Ow!
Bring it on. I'll take them all down. Dang, where's the switch?
Looks like Sonic 06, but good. I guess in a way it does. Yeah, I know Esther DM'd me about Rolling Rascal this morning.
There's still this many left.
Well, they said your name, so I guess I do. I don't remember what it was. When's Rolling Rascal? Never. I've eaten it. Forces is shorter and has less resistance despite having the resistance, you know?
Watch out. It's gonna blow up.
I was gonna have some. No, you were gonna put tomatoes in it and Beats was gonna hate it. I'm sure I'll play Rollin' Rascal again when it comes out. I mean, I backed the game, so... I honestly completely forgot I backed the game until Esther told me this morning that I backed the game, and I was like, oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. Jump.
It also doesn't help that Gabriel got a little upset that Beats ported a Sonic level. I made a video on it. And for half the video, it was just Amazon doing a bit saying, can we play the Sonic level again? I don't know why, but I remember that specifically, because it got really annoying.
City's on fire. I got to
Who's Esther? A person that I know.
because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me.
Hangs out in the Twitch chat sometimes. I read the messages. It wasn't, like, amazing, but...
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me.
Spent the whole day together? Cute. I'm doing fine, Malik. How are you?
Okay, let's blast through here.
Yeah, this song's absolutely insane. Wasn't it mostly just beats? Beats' mods with it? Bro's literally... Beats is like a fucking movie computer hacker, except for Unity. Like, if you make a project in Unity, bro's gonna, like, reverse engineer it in 5 seconds. It's nuts.
It looks like I can jump from there.
Which is why I'm still waiting for that Project Hero level pack.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Well, this was also, like, years ago. I meant at the time. Making the best of the situation, I guess.
Here comes a billboard. Jump.
Back to aquatic base. You skipped running on panels in Flame Core? Cool.
Battleship will take off any minute.
That was cool.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Maybe, we'll see. What's up, Esther? How's it going?
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was
How was your date with Lazanite today?
Sonic. This mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you attack the switch, the magnet will activate.
Why are you the devil? Oh, that's just bait.
Tails.
Nice.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it up.
I've played Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And I've completed Red Rescue Team. I've completed Rescue Team DX. And I also played Explorers of Time all the way through. Didn't play all the way through Explorers of Sky. But that's next on my list of games I'm gonna play when I'm having chill time. I guess I've also played Coliseum and XD, if that counts.
Yeah, that's the switch. Just wait, Sonic.
It was not a date, but it was not...
Tails, you are.
Have a good night, Duck.
Dang it. The door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
That was Mystery Dungeon, where you get the personality test. But I think by like after the DS Explorers games or Mystery Dungeon games, they were just like, just pick your fucking Pokemon. Or I think they would, actually that might have started with Explorers of Sky, where like if you didn't like the Pokemon, you would take the test, but if it didn't like the Pokemon, or you didn't like the Pokemon it chose, it just let you pick from a list.
Bring it on. I'll take them all down.
Oh, nice.
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
Reject me over Twitch chat? Yikes. Get friend zoned, bro. Brutal. Oh my god. 253, the curse is broken. That means we gotta go. We gotta go now. Now is the time. Oh, I didn't even use up all the practice time. I can't believe it. Time to speed. Thanks for the good luck. Input display working. It is. What's up, Solid Snook? How's it going? Okay, have a good night. See ya. Are we working? We're working. Are we recording? We're recording. Let's go! Today you might have gotten promoted. Unclear. Interesting. Did you receive a new contract? With more money? Because if you didn't, then that's awkward. You get promoted, but more responsibility with no extra pay. What a promotion. But if I sign the contract, would I be scammed? You might get scammed. Because the contract wasn't made for you.
Ooh, that was close. Jump.
Well, congratulations.
Go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get
I hope that even if you don't get paid more money, you get to acquire more skills to eventually get paid more.
Thanks for waiting.
Ah, I see.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman,
Yeah, getting more money would be nice, but if you work in a job where you don't learn anything new, then, well, you're not really building any skills to compound on the future, so. But hey, if that's what you want, you know, whatever, man. Who am I to ruin it?
What?
HR administrator? That sounds like one of them fancy titles. Like calling a burger flipper at McDonald's a kitchen artist. I'm surprised your pay change wasn't the first question out of the gate. Don't be staring me at like, don't be. Guess we're not wording today. That's fine.
Police, hold on tight.
Words aren't necessary for my job, surely. Fry cook to kitchen technician. Kitchen technician kind of fucks though. I see why the name change happens.
jump.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Nice.
Decent Dusty Desert, except for that opening. Was a little messy. There are people that play games with no commentary, yeah. There's something different about having the sultry voice in the top right, though. Anyway, chat, word! White Acropolis, get your cat gems, cat gems, stumble gems out, in addition, exclamation mark, jam, and the check, knife up along with us, and let's rave. Doesn't sound like you like the job very much. I know it's easier to say than it is to do, but it's something I've done, is cutting costs, building up a
Now that's a big
emergency fund, and getting the hell out of there.
jump. Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
Payslip to payslip. Well,
It looks like that container will explode, and I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to.
now if that's what you want to tolerate, that's if that works for you, then it works for you, man.
Yeah, yeah. I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs. Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them. We're close to Eggman's place.
Yo, sick.
Sweet.
Do. I've been missing that rock launch a lot. Maybe it's time to... the rock launch is so cool. Say it might be time to put it in the bag. Because I think I could just do a spin dash jump like you can with Shadow. Because a blue gem, the blue gem is too fast, so you don't get the height that you need to get up the wall from the slope, but a spin dash would do it. Pretty sure. Shadow is technically a little slower, but I doubt that that amount of speed would actually cause problems. I've never tried it, so I don't know. All right, Chad, let's get the 360. Hoo. What? Who with the 00? Let's go.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth and try and surprise me. Okay, let's blast through here. Yeah!
No, I know. These new gens can't wait a second for new Sonic news. They were too blessed between Frontiers and Shadow gens that like a new Sonic thing was getting announced every 6 months. And between Forces and Frontiers, there was just 5 years and nothing. Other than the movie, I guess. The first movie.
I can jump from there.
No, frame 1 spin dash runs over, basically. Might as well drop the reset now.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Yeah, Sonic's a funny thing to me, though, when it comes to, like, why isn't there anything new announced? Like, literally just open Google and type in Sonic fan game. And you have, like, a well of good projects to play in the meantime.
Here comes a billboard. Jump.
Or you could just type in whatever Sonic game you want and mods. Maybe not for something like Sonic 4, but... Hello, Devibes. Will I ever stop playing this game? I don't think I'll ever stop playing this game. I'm sure there will be a point where it'll become less of a focus, but, like, why? Sonic people really need to try other games. It is quite an interesting phenomenon that it's, like, Sonic and only Sonic, you know? And I wonder if that's where a decent amount of the, like, things like, dude, the Werehog is actually goated. Like, I don't actually give a shit if you like the Werehog or not. But it's like, have you played another game that's like that and does it way better? Like Kingdom Hearts 2 or Devil May Cry or God of War? Because playing the other series that actually do well at something Sonic tries to emulate, you just go, oh, now I get it. Yeah, there are a lot of people in the community that only play Sonic games. Yo, that's actually true. I forgot. And not complaining. Like, that's just one of those comments that, like, if it annoyed me, then it'd be a funny comment, you know? But, like, it doesn't annoy me. Do I want to stop playing the game that I get the most attention for as a human being who really likes getting attention? Like, why would I not do that? And like, I still enjoy playing P-06, so... Well, the only scary thing is that if they're able to take their time, are they making something completely new? And that's quite a risk. And that's only the good. It's only a good decision if the product's actually good. I don't know if it would be.
Too easy. No sweat.
Sonic, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Eggman.
Well, that's not what I'm saying.
Go help. Gotta hurry.
Just because I said that doesn't mean, like, I absolutely despise it. I just, like, when, if we're gonna use the Werehog as the example, when I hear the Werehog has depth, I'm like, have you even played a hack and slash that has depth? What's up, Blake Wins? How you doing? How the run's been? This run's going pretty alright right now. The Sonic Split's just hard to run against since it's my best category. El Hedi, you'd have to check the progress roadmap. I'm pretty sure there's another 1.x version coming out that's gonna polish up the current game further. But then 2.0, they're moving to the decomp and planning on doing a bunch of shit. What's up, ST Reviewer?
Too easy. No sweat.
What game has the most super Sonic? I guess that'd be the one that's most like Dragon Ball, so probably Sonic Frontiers.
Let's run straight up.
Like, Kind of like how for 06 they cranked up the cool factor for Shadow, they cranked up the rule of cool factor for Sonic and Frontiers as well.
It looks like you can grab that bag.
I probably won't get to watch the second Mario movie, like, opening week. But I do hope to see it in theaters, yeah. I'm excited for it, it looks fun. And it, you know, it's probably gonna have Mario Galaxy music, so. Frontiers does have Super Duper Sonic too, it's true. What's up, Divides? Welcome to the Twitch chat.
Let's rip.
Yeah. The first Mario movie is like a quintessential video game movie. Like, it has all the things that I would want from a video game movie. I want to point at the things and go, hey, I know that thing. And I want to hear the things and go, hey, I know what that's from.
Nice.
It also helps that, like, the story expectations are so low because we all knew it was going to be like a save the person plot.
I'm so happy.
I haven't seen... I think I've seen all of it, but it's been a really long time. I don't even know if I'd call the 90s Mario movie So Bad It's Good, but it has, like, some So Bad It's Good moments. Why do I take the long way in Act 2 of the snow level? It's not the long way. Unless you're thinking of the original game.
Let's try going up.
Why'd you ask that question like you're a content creator looking for views?
Leave it to me.
I've never had that happen with me for Sonic Mania, so I don't know what's going on. Welcome back. On must-have Sonic Frontiers mods, I don't play Sonic Frontiers, so I don't really know. My two recommendations for being a non-Frontiers fan would be turning off the title cards for every boss enemy and disabling decelerate collision.
Those enemies seem to be protecting the door for some reason. Looks like I've got to defeat them first. Let's try going up.
But yeah, the way I take through White Acropolis is the fastest way in P-06 Silver Release 1.4. Unless you know or there's someone out there who found a way to go over the lasers with Chaos's incredibly high invisible walls. Castle Skip Pog, let's go. Thank you, Gale. Keeping the memes alive.
Huh. That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Leaf. Silver, it's all yours.
Nice. Just straight into the wall. Missed the gargantuan opening. Oh yeah, the power boost thing. I'm always at max rings and Frontiers though. But I don't play the game. What the fuck am I talking about? No, the best looking Sonic game is Sonic Unleashed by a mile. No matter what visual style any game has gone for, no matter what, like, how good the graphics are supposed to be, Unleashed still blows them all out of the water. That game just looks beautiful.
That was incredible.
Even over Mania, as much as I love Mania.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Oh, wait, is that a Mario movie spoiler? That sucks.
Base would be here.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced. Sonic, this mysterious bomb
How's that even a cameo if it's already known about before the movie launches?
switch the magnet will activate.
Oh my god. How the fuck did that work? That never works. Oh, I guess that's why I always try to throw it.
Tails.
Normally it just throws you down.
Must be a switch for the door. Leave it up
To be honest, I wasn't looking because I thought it was gonna fail. So I'm gonna have to watch that back and see what happened there. Was ahead of its time. What a way to sound pompous without saying anything at all. I get what you mean, though. It was literally ahead of its time because the fucking hardware couldn't handle it. It is a very warm Thursday. It's currently 95 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Just wait, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big
Which I think is like 30-something Celsius.
door opens. It activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, you careful.
Sonic, that magnet is really strong.
Yeah, it's warm. I'm pretty sure it's dry heat too. I don't think it's super humid. Most of the time it's the humidity. Yeah, Mother Nature said, spring? What's that? We're gonna fry you now.
There's the magnet switch. Push it and the port should open.
Uh-oh. How about a little help?
I like Radical Train's Mach Speed section the best out of all of them. In P-06, of course. They all suck in the original game.
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
I enjoy the jumps you do in the beginning. And the chasing the train is cool. I don't know what kind of nitrous Eggman's rocking, though, to be able to outrun Super Sonic. But I guess he does it in other games, too, so, you know. Whatever. It's a video game.
There's still this many left.
Well, I think that's more just a case of early Xbox 360 title of an unfinished game and late Xbox 360 title. Because most games are like that the later games look a lot prettier than the
That was incredible.
early games. Like, the difference in graphics between Super Mario World and Mega Man X3 are insane.
Elise is on that
Both SNES games.
boat. We're coming.
You just had hail for 5 minutes? Bro, what the hell? What's happening?
Whoa!
As Stan Lee once said, whatever character the writers want to win.
Yeah.
Chaos have any surprises in final release other than End of the World and DLC? How are the End of the World and DLC surprises if you already know about them? Well, I don't know. And if I knew, why would I tell you? That ruins the fun of the surprise. See, that's the fun part about being the creator, is that I can just not tell you, and then nobody knows. No leaks, no information, just nothing. In the world of trying to mine and leak and fucking all that shit. I appreciate what P-06 is doing.
What is he up to this time? It's lost both arms. That's my chance. He'll be off balance, so I can knock it down.
Sick.
It looks like the door up ahead leads into the base. There should be a switch somewhere.
What's up, Nailen?
Security's really high. Let's see. You don't want to get caught in a searchlight. You're going to have to use bombs.
Oh, development hell versus less development hell.
Dr. Eggman is no match for me.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go. If I don't break the searchlights, I won't be able to get outside.
There are
Most video games are developed in 2 years.
Searchlights seem safe. I'll have to use missiles.
Like, that's just the average dev cycle for a game nowadays.
Yeah, now we can get out of the base.
Yes.
All right.
I think Sonic 3 came out 9 months after 2. Yeah, unless it's a Rockstar or an Elder Scrolls. It was 11 months, gotcha. And then Sonic and Knuckles was 6 months after that.
Faraway place to see the
So like a year and a half between 2 and 3.
Long ago, there was a royal castle. I wonder why Soliana moved the castle away from here.
The jet glider doesn't have much armor. I need to be careful about running into.
Oh, okay. A little bit more than a year.
Looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me. That robot will throw bombs at you from the wall.
Nice. Where's key? Let's go.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that cave. Let's clear them out quickly.
You should send your demands to Chaos and see what happens.
Extremely fast. When they're firing, dodge at the same time. That's how it's done.
Oh, 120 White Acropolis is minus 15 seconds. Jesus Christ, what happens in Shadow Story? You can if you want to, Nashahara. It's not very practical, though. A lot of it, like, falls through the slit of your fingers. And also, if the soup is hot, well, doesn't work very well. But nothing's stopping you. That's a good point, Dono. They do make me look very good. Better than I actually am, I would say. Oh, Lord. Can't really form an opinion on Frontiers Definitive Edition because, well, I don't know anything about it yet. I'm not surprised, but I hope that people that like the game get an actual definitive version of the game. Yay! See you, Swippler. Thanks for popping in.
Yes. Not even a chance.
Yeah, fixing some poppin' would be quite nice. I don't know if that would be lucky, per se. That would be quite a drastic content difference. To just have Final Horizon be what Uranus is.
You're in my way. Get out of my way.
Still amazing to me that Frontiers went out of its way to do like a whole post-credit scene for the normal ending where after Sage dies in the final battle, Eggman reboots her and she comes back to life. And then Final Horizon, which as far as I know is like the now canon ending, she's just alive. So that whole stinger is literally moot. It's so good.
Those things will crawl along the walls and smash the gyms. So you better watch out.
The 180. I guess it's a trick. I get you. I wonder what 06 would have been if Sega didn't rush it. All right, you've done it, Finkel. You have checked off the Stummo viewer checklist. That was the last one you needed. Bingo! That would create such a striking contrast at the end of the game, though.
So much debris.
I don't really know if I have a favorite comedian. Like, sometimes I just get in a comedian phase and I watch a lot of them. I used to like Bill Burr, but then he did that whole, like, Saudi Arabia comedian show thing that I think, like, blew up in their face. Like, it was like a bunch of comedians were invited for something that ended up being, like, a terrible cause, or... I don't remember the whole story. But it's kind of funny, because Bill Burr always talked about, you know, people fucking selling out for money and shit, and, like, half of his sets were around that, and then he ended up doing it himself. I just don't think combining both would make the game better. Yeah. I've been told that, like, some Sonic tubers are like, dude, they're gonna have all the DLC installed. It's like, they're already free, bro. Like, what do you mean? How is that... How is that 70 bucks? That would be a hilarious thing, though, if they do that for...
Guess that was all.
Like, I'm sure they will do that, but, like, market it as, like, that's a cool thing it does. Yeah, big comedian's kind of a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Because, like, a bunch of comedians try to be relatable with, like, money struggles and shit, except if they're, like, a famous comedian. They're most definitely... unless they're really bad with their money, which I guess a lot of famous people are really bad with their money. It's probably not anything. Because, of course, the #1 rule of money is that if you want to be poor, just spend more than you make. So that way, no matter how much you make, you'll always be poor. Nah, that was okay. Whoops. I really fucked that up. I'm supposed to hit the 2. Okay, recovered. That's fine. Oh, you know they're eating up a shadow skin. What's kind of sad is, like, I would totally get it because an officially made and integrated shadow skin would probably, like, be pretty good. But I know that the shadow skin would probably be just as good as, like, the Forces shadow skin. Hello, Astro. They're doing a definitive edition. To sell copies. Sometimes the curtains are just blue. Oh my god, bro. I have been absolutely pooping in this story. Combined with a terrible key set.
Just leave everything to me.
I was gonna do a series called Mastering P-06, where I was gonna, like, dissect the speedrun for the game and stuff. But I decided to wait till last release for that. Because that was back when last release, you know, was gonna be, like, soon. Before it content bloated. Since we had updates for P-06 come out like every year and a half-ish.
Yes.
I'm doing well today, Gale.
Guess that was all right.
Did the audio cut out for you guys? Or is that my headphones? Uh-oh.
Is that the doctor's train? I've got to stop the doctor's train.
Just me? Oh, lovely.
I'm sure there's a way.
Oh, the computer didn't stutter.
The barrier is stopping me. Hurry up and take down the barrier. The barrier's down.
Well, yeah, the best way to get good at P-06 right now is just look at the top times and replicate. And then I guess come to the stream and ask questions on things you don't understand. Joining the Discord server is also a good idea.
Those enemies, they're guarding that cage. I'll have to get there first.
Yeah, that was weird. It completely cut out for me. I don't know what happened. Oh, it just did it again. The fuck? Wow. Oh my god, of course I missed the fucking checkpoint. I mean, we're already in Radical Train. I'll finish this run out. Why not?
Those missiles are gone. They explode on impact. If they lock on, I need to shake off. Oh no, I'd better speed up. Those enemies, they're guarding that cage. I'll have to defeat them first.
What a hassle. I'm going to take this barrier right.
Hello?
The barrier's down.
I'll be able to catch up with the doctor's train ahead. The bike is lighter than the buggy, and it's easy to steer. I can jump over the area without any cargo. I'm going to have to
Did you make the switch?
get away.
The only thing really annoying for me about Windows 11 is the artifacting that happens. I would love to fully switch back to 10, but it is just so much work. And I don't hate Windows 11 enough to put in the effort to do so. I have a hard drive with 10 on it, but I would have to basically completely reset up my OBS, which is just awful. Think of a Mach Speed Shadow mod.
It looks like their science was
There you go. Oh, nice. Yeah, because it's just, like, not as simple as, like, you just open the program in Windows 10 and it's exactly the same. Like, all the settings and everything seem to be, you know, saved between operating systems, so...
There must be a switch for the door ahead. Leave this up to me.
I do have, like, a backup setup for everything, though, that's important, so if I have to make a switch, then I can.
If I'm not careful, I'll fall. So, let's split up and chase our own targets.
Wouldn't a Mach Speed Shadow just be a skin swap? Yo, using Willist, let's go. True. Where's more Willis? What did you retract? Hello, Sonic's biggest fan. 1. What's great about Willist is that 9 times out of 10 you can just say while. Like, you have to go out of your way to say Willist. Am I on world record pace? No.
That's a jet glider over there. Use the rocket to get on.
Yeah, I get that. Everyone forgets the 1. Well, generally people just have numbers in their name to make it so that their username works, so... Usually the numbers aren't important in usernames. I'm glad I made you feel important. Thanks. I have 50k across my channels.
Okay, we'll find Omega soon. Hang in there. Those guys. I'll have to defeat them first.
That's terrible, Lazanite. I'm telling your professors on you. My favorite rail grinding is the Sonic 06 physics mod rail grinding. I find Adventure 2 and Heroes too jank and unruly, and the modern games too automated. The 06 physics mod rail grinding is like the perfect medium. Where if you lean into turns, you gain more speed. Kind of like how rolling works on slopes. You can rail switch, you can still do the rail trick on straightaways. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
Yes.
I did see the Sonic Frontiers definitive leak. Well, there you go, Hero Motions.
Guess that was all right.
Mm-hmm. You're failing this year, Lazanite. No, I'm not excited at all. I don't like Frontiers.
I'll take him down.
Oh.
No matter what. I'll take him down. No matter what he does.
What did Reverie do? I missed it.
Mephiles, just you wait.
Why do I not like Frontiers? I find it like a boring game.
Feel his presence. Let's go.
Boring gameplay loop. Moving around's fun for like 5 minutes. Don't like the boss fights.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand wave. Omega.
Stories, whatever. Yo, let's go. Big jump. Who loves... Oh. Because Rev loves 06. And they love Frontiers? I'm missing it. Well, of course I'll play it. It would be stupid of me to not play the newest official Sonic game for at least a little bit. That's free clout, baby. God, I hope not.
Omega started. Let's move on.
The unnerf. Damn. Can I name some things I like about Frontiers? Yeah.
Okay, let's charge ahead. I can't fall off here. I'll defeat Mephiles no matter. Yes.
Well, you just asked if I could. You didn't tell me to. Thanks. No. I don't like Frontiers enough to want to go back and play it more.
Perfect.
I think Magdash is too broken and slingshot and is whatever. I know most Frontiers runners are like, but try NMG or LTS or whatever it's called that doesn't allow you to slingshot.
This lotus will
But,
throw you high in the air.
ugh. Well, we're gonna see how well the Sonic-a-thon goes. Also, for any new people that are here, starting May 1st of this year, I'm gonna be doing a Sonic-a-thon. Where I'm gonna play through a bunch of Sonic games in my favorite way. And in about a week and a half's time, I'm gonna be releasing a Google form that's gonna ask for your guys' opinions on stuff. And, well, I would hope as Sonic fans, you got some opinions. So they will be useful in making it more fun for everybody. But anyway, depending on how well the Sonic-a-thon does, I'd love to do, like, other a-thons.
Take them down.
Like, I would definitely want to do a Poke-a-thon, a Mario-thon, and a Resident Evil-a-thon. So... yeah. Yeah, starting over speeds up that cutscene.
For me, it's a piece of cake.
I don't know about a Zelda-thon. Yeah, I've also been on a Pokemon high, too. That the gameplay loop is boring. And that the level design is mostly just random objects above the islands and not, like, actual level design on the island. This channel used to be my only channel. And the type of stuff that I do on... Oh, if you like Sea Glass Lazanite, play some Lazarus. Same dev. New region, no fake mon. I think there are some, like, fake Mega Evolutions, though, but whatever. Just don't use them. Lazarus is great. No. I haven't played a mainline Pokemon game since Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. And I haven't played Sword and Shield. Like, I haven't played anything past Gen 7. But yeah, the story is that the Stelmo show used to be my only channel. It was called Stelmo98. And I would post, like, speedrun PBs and, like, things that the Stelmo show posts now are, like, the only things I would make. But then I started to make, like, scripted video SAE type videos, voiceover videos, whatever you want to call them. And I felt it was kind of weird to have two very different video styles on the same channel. So I made two channels, which I think overall was a good idea. I'm alright. Unfortunately, well, I don't want to say unfortunately, because that's not true. It's just like, I'm sticking to Sonic right now, and I don't have any interest in buying new games, so... Unless it's, like, for... stream, or whatever. You know, like a new Sonic game or something, so... Yeah. One of my oldest shorts is me talking about Sonic Frontiers, how my first playthrough, I thought Kronos and Ares were cool, and then the moment I got to Chaos, it just kind of nosedives in quality. Yeah, all of the... In terms of the hacks that I've played, because, like, I'm still mostly in the realm of Vanilla Plus hacks. Like, I definitely, for Pokemon hacks, recommend Lazarus, Sea Glass, of course, Pokemon Heart and Soul, if you like Johto. And, what's the other one? Crystal Clear, of course, and Polished Crystal. I like Johto a lot.
Just you wait, Iblis.
Yeah, Kronos was, like, the only island that had stuff, you know?
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Oh, wow, this was... it was actually okay. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah. Rushing an open world game is pretty rough. And that's what Frontiers is a rushed open world game. I guess Pokemon Origins. Like, Pokemon Origins was super sick. Someone mentioned that earlier. Damn, how cyclical things are. Oh, do you mean just, like, different seasons of the main anime? Yeah, XY and XYZ are dope.
Hey, how about going down? Now you can move on.
Diamond and Pearl is also great.
Attacks are useless while the shields are in place. Attack when the defenses are down.
I might be able to make a path leading up if I use my power over there.
So this is basically a fun run? Why would this be a fun run? It's most definitely still a speed run.
Let's start by getting rid of them. Well, I guess that's done.
Even if you're not on world record pace every time, it's important to finish runs out. Not only for practice, but just for building consistency.
The lock will open if I put this ball in that.
Okay, see ya. Yeah. See ya, Solid Snook. Good luck and congrats on your promotion, question mark.
Perfect.
Yikes.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
Ha! Yeah. You need to defeat all the enemies. Yeah. Yeah.
Mag dashing is cool, but it kind of ruins engagement with the level design. Because instead of it's, how do I make it through the level as fast as possible, it's, how do I get to the next mag dashing target as quickly as possible.
It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did they think they'd stop you with this?
Don't worry, I already hated you.
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
Well, hey, the good news is that I don't hate you because you like the Sun and Moon anime. I just hate you.
Okay, a little further to go until the base. If I use it right, this snowball can be a weapon.
I haven't watched any,
That was easy.
like, in terms of my actual watch of the anime, I've seen pretty much all of, like, Indigo League, Orange Islands, and Johto. Because that's, you know, when I was really growing up and watching it. I've seen most of the Gen 3 stuff. I probably saw a good 2/3 of Diamond and Pearl. Completely did not watch, like, the black and white at all. And then really picked it back up with Gen 6, and then I haven't seen anything else.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them.
How did I come up with the name Stomo? Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Chaos X approached me and said, "You will now speedrun Project 06, and your name shall be Stelmo98." And here we are. Do 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 do.
That was easy. A laboratory like this under Soliana? You go and leave the rest up to me. Deal with them first. Shadow, I'll
Thank you, KHD.
True.
I do my best. Knighted by chaos, yes. What's LTD?
Looks like I can go down. Those enemies look like they're guarding that
I
door.
think that's enough. Okay, yeah, so I have to have basically full meter to knock those guys out. Because sometimes I miss, and I think it's because they're not in range, but it's actually because I don't have enough meter to defeat them. Hey, Windows 11 stutter, let's go. At least it happened during the bad run.
Was this under the water?
I'm just so indifferent to it at this point. During the Sonic-a-thon, the YouTube VOD watchers will finally get the exposure of the Windows 11 stutter. What? Was that 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. Oh my god. It is like family. Wow, my nose is super itchy. Yeah, I was just waiting for it.
Perfect.
If there's one constant about the streams, it's that the Windows 11 stutter will persist as always.
Might be able to levitate to that spring.
Ooh, that was close.
Wow! This building's crumbling. Let's clean up this trash.
There's already enough Subway Surfer content on this layout. I don't need another thing on it. It usually only happens once or twice anyway, so it wouldn't be that big of a counter.
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
I don't know if I want to break world record on that. I'm good. Castle skip hog number 2.
Good job. I'll go on ahead.
Ooh, that was a little speedy. Honestly thought I was gonna get bopped by that debris right there. That would have sucked.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after me. Okay, let's do
211. This silver run's actually pretty good. Do I want to hear a joke? Only if it's funny. If it's not funny, 24-hour ban. Take your chances. I'm good. Didn't have a lot of faith in it, huh?
lava. It's probably because of him. I'll take care of this.
I'll keep it to myself, thank you very much.
Get out of my way.
Halloumi. You really banned for a bad joke? Only if I'm feeling particularly spicy. It's only for a day. You come back next stream, it's like it never happened. Respect raising the stakes. I mean, you gotta have some stakes, makes it interesting, you know? I'll do it. Oh, baby, here we go. I'm very primed, so... Ooh! Do you want to finish it? I don't know. Who's there? I swear to God, if it's orange, it's over. Mid who? Or is that the end of the joke? Is that the funny? Why would I play Vanilla 06? That sounds terrible. Don't ban? Ooh, man, I don't know. That joke wasn't very funny.
I'll have to get closer and use my power directly.
Oh, it's a joke? Oh. Missed that.
Let's go!
See you tomorrow.
Nice job.
Now all I have to do is
Bro risked it all just to say Sonic Heroes was bad. You didn't even have to say it as a joke. Could have just said Sonic Heroes was bad. I've never, like, deleted... Oh, wait, yeah. No, yeah. I've definitely deleted videos. I haven't deleted any videos on my main channel. Like, ones that are, like, released. But I've deleted shorts before, and I've deleted a video or two on the second channel.
A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find silver fast.
One of them I was at a wrong place at the wrong time.
Whoa!
Well, I don't particularly want to talk about some of them. Hey, streamer, bring up the bad stuff. No particular reason. I'm just writing in my list of blackmail.
Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the attack and counterattack.
Unleashed S ranks are pretty hard, other than Eggman Land, ironically. I'll entertain you with one, though, is that I did a reaction video to Shadow's Dark Beginnings when it came out. And I got very yelled at and very disliked for it because I poked fun at it. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time because now there are jokes and memes about it. I took one of the frames, used it as or made it a emote. And then, that same thing that became an emote that I eventually took down because everyone yelled at me for making fun of Dark Beginnings. I now see as a profile picture, like, at least a couple times a day. Mine's 3 and Knuckles. 3 and K is pretty good. Let's go again. But yeah, it was just wrong place at the wrong time. Because folks were excited. Sonic was being taken seriously, and I was making fun of it.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side.
To make the S ranks more easier, don't die, collect lots of rings, and kill lots of enemies, and do it quickly. There's my advice.
Whoa, that's a big one. Woo, that was close.
It's the most honest advice I can give, because I don't think there's, like, really any tricks. Unless you want to use, like, hacks, like with Werehog and stuff, to clip out of bounds to finish stages in, like, 2 minutes or whatever.
Okay, Sonic.
Even then, I don't know how to do that stuff, so... Yeah, 3 and K is pretty great.
Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Be good, very good game.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up. Yahoo! What?
Since when? Because that's not true. That's my best performance. Are you like tracking my... You got all my stats, Marco? Like, what?
Yeah!
Download a save file and play only the day stages?
That was
He might be
incredible.
running Doom Morph for his money. Because Doom Morph, like, knows me better than me.
Elise, hold on.
I don't know, it seems like he's got some competition now. Even if that were true, it's not surprising. I streamed on a Saturday at midday, and a really good Sonic thing came out. So, like, yeah, checks out. My best performing streams were when I got,
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
rated during Sonic Origins, and then I got rated by GDQ's channel.
Nice.
Had like 400 people here or something. I use an Xbox Series X controller. What's up, Michael? What's up, Silver Sis?
I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was really cool. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, stone gems out. In addition to exclamation mark jam and jam in the check and ibot part along with us, and let's rave.
Yahoo!
Well, people can also watch those VODs after the fact, and those views count as if it were a regular YouTube video. So I don't know if that's like the best metric to look at. Ba-dum, Because I also did a lot of streaming before I started streaming on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Best snow level? Oh, I really like Ice Cap from 3 and K. Got the opening snowboard sequence. Act 1's pretty fun, especially if you already have all the emeralds. Then Act 2 is just, the flow is really good in that stage. Super high speed.
Just leave it to me.
I'll probably reveal the list of games.
If you hit them with bombs.
Probably when I start. But there are a lot of them.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them. We're close to Eggman's place.
I'm glad you enjoy my stream. And thanks for the sort of compliment, but not really. Because I'd much rather be a larger creator.
Just made it.
I am grateful that people give me the chance, though. Hopefully next time you have that thought, you can just say my stream is good instead of
Watch out. It's gonna
having to justify it. Oh, you're gonna be sad. And then anytime I say that I don't like Sonic CD, you'll be able to say, well, you're just bad at it, so that's why you don't like it. Which is what most people on the internet do. Let's get the 360! Whoo! Well, it's also that my mission is different. Like, if I wanted to make content that was maximum subscriber, like, that min-max subscriber count, I would just do, like, call to actions and silly, like, call to action skits all the time in my videos. Because if you just want to inflate the number, you do that. But for me, I'd rather have people subscribe if they genuinely want to. Which is why I don't, like, I don't ask for subscribing unless it's prompted. Like if someone's like, how do I support you? Because the best way to support me is doing that free stuff, like liking the stream, subscribing, sharing, telling your friends, family, enemies, strangers. My real focus is just making good quality shit, because your subscriber count doesn't mean much in this day and age. Like, it definitely helps, but there are channels that I frequently see that legitimately have, like, 500k plus subscribers, and they get the exact same view counts that, like, my long-form VODs get on my second channel. So, like, high subscriber count doesn't necessarily equal good creator, so... Because regardless of how many subs you have, most people are watching via their browse features anyway. No. What I make certainly helps. But that's none of your concern. That's my concern. Don't officially rate it because they're bad at it. Why is being bad at a video game not good grounds for rating the game? Because wouldn't that just make every game good? Because it's really difficult as a human being to be good at something and also not like it very much. It's not impossible. But, like, that's why skill issue is such a dumb argument. Because all it does is push people away and it says nothing. Because every game would just be good if you knew how to avoid all the bad stuff.
Just made it.
Because that exact sentiment reminds me of an argument I had with Rev, who loves Sonic 06, when I mentioned that Kingdom Valley Mach Speed is, like, not great and not fun, and you die a lot. And they're like, what do? You just jump. Because Rev's been playing 06 for their entire lives, and knows how to do it. And I had to explain that, like, your first time playing through Sonic 06, the Mach Speed sections are complete ass and very uncontrollable. But if you learn how to control the Mach Speed sections, then they're fine and pretty easy. That's why Sonic Stockholm Syndrome is a thing, is getting better at the game tricks you into liking it.
It's raining fire. Let's head into the volcano.
But regardless, saying skill issue is only a reductive thing because it's just a constant, but like all it does is push people away.
Whoa, the flame died.
Which is hilarious because it's what a lot of arguments online use as a safeguard for this series, is just like, well, just get better at it. It's like, you can say that about every single series ever. Like, the IGN review of Sonic Unleashed is a, like, accurate review of the game. It was his experience. This is also a video I recommend watching. Yo, what's up, Ethan? How's it going? But that, not even giving the game a chance, like, that's the game's fault. Like,
Too easy.
there's only so many things, especially nowadays, that you can draw your attention toward. And, like, having to sit and play a video game for 40 hours for it to hopefully eventually get good, like, that's a failed game, in my opinion. And a lot of Sonic games fail at the incentive to replay. Yo, let's go, man. The middle of the road days are a good day. Or if you're Pitbull, every day above ground's a great day.
There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Shout out Pitbull, my goat. Or the fun one, when you're young and you have limited options because you can't just buy every single game imaginable, and you just had to work with what you were given with.
This train is. Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
I wasn't saying that in defense of the Unleashed review. If you want me to defend the Unleashed review,
Is Elise on
I
board?
think that Hillary does a terrible job explaining his points, but all of his points are valid. And that's how a lot of people experience Boost Sonic back when... Because I know it's a weird thing to say, but Unleashed Boost Sonic was a new gameplay style. Even though we've had that since 2008 nowadays, for 14 years or whatever it is. Or like 18 years or whatever.
Too easy. No sweat.
Like, that's how a lot of people experience the game. The speedrun on the side, let's go.
Let's run straight up.
Unleashed really did come out in 2025. It did, dude. That's fire, man. I'm pissed I didn't come up with that. Well, a fan of the series is probably going to rate just about every game higher than a casual would. Like, if you watch a YouTube video by anyone who's not known to be a Sonic fan, like, there are occasional gems, but the series is mostly bad. And honestly, they're right. Because most Sonic games fail at the single thing that kind of defines a series being good or bad, is that of the first impression. The first run through, the first playthrough. Can I say water? Is water allowed? Dude, yeah, and I got bad news, is that Rooftop Run Gens is way cooler than Rooftop Run Unleashed. Like, having to play both basically back-to-back a lot nowadays because of my job. Like, Unleashed Rooftop Run is so boring. You got the 2 chaser segments, a whole lot of nothing. These really long, stretched-out set pieces, and then Gens is just, like, so action-packed, so tightly paced. But I will give Unleashed that the running around the clock face and the spiral down is cooler than in Generations. I will say that. See ya, Marco. Well, that's because the water is a problem. The water segment of Hoenn is not great. I did enjoy, I got into this guy named Jimothy. Or I think it's like more like J Mothy. Who did like kind of retrospectives on the Pokemon games, and he's gone up to Black and White too. And he talks about how like Hoenn's level design determines the meta of Pokemon that are good. Because like in Gen 1 and Gen 2, grass Pokemon were basically shit. And then because Hoenn had so much water and so many water types, grass Pokemon actually became good. So that's like the one good thing about all the water of Hoenn. But the bad part is just, it's confusing because it all looks the same. You have tons of random encounters all the time. You're fighting the same types of trainers all the time, and it's just kind of visually boring. What's my favorite gas? 87. What's up, Mordecai? How's it going? Yeah, well, that's the whole point of game reviews, is that it is supposed to be a condensed information source to give you an idea on whether or not a game's worth picking up. And I would say that most Sonic games are not worth picking up. Like, to a super casual fan, the only game, also Castle Skip Pog, I would say that's like totally worth your time to pick up is Sonic Shadow Generations. I like it, and I get views for making content on it. Are you just on an alt? Razor Sonic? Surely this is a different person, right? Oh yeah, dude, I was lurking when that happened an hour ago. Mm-hmm. Beats, do you have a chat GPT list of this? What's going on? I really enjoy Let's Go. I think it's very fun. I'm sitting here thinking of funny names. When you should be creating a level pack for Project Hero, I would legit make that a sub goal, but I feel like that's kind of stepping on toes. Unless it isn't, if Hero wouldn't care.
Too easy. No sweat.
My favorite dip?
Battleship will take off any minute.
The nicotine kind.
Let's hurry.
Hero's fine with it? Dude, if he's down, would you want to do that as a sub goal?
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
This used to
Like
be
in the,
laboratory.
what is it, the 2018 version of Project Hero?
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you attack the switch, the magnet will activate.
Would... Okay, what are hard stages?
Tails.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it
Here, let me give you off the top of my head what I would think of. So like a five stage pack. Emerald Coast. Speed Highway. Red Mountain. Windmill Isle 1. For the culture, of course. And
Okay, that's the switch. Just wait, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it. When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, you can't.
well, I don't know what's left to pick. I don't really know if any Adventure 2 stages would work. You can get some pretty high speeds in the demo, though, so maybe. Like City Escape or Radical Highway. Radical Highway also for the memes.
Passing area 2. Intruder. Passing area 2.
There's the magnet switch. Push it and the pack should
Well, I've talked about this, is that regardless of Unleash's quality, Windmill Isle 1 is just like the perfect background song. Because like it's literally meant to be background noise for one. And it's just got like that really like cheery, happy opening into like a big adventure. So it's just like perfect for YouTube videos. I still take pride that I made an entire Sonic Unleashed video deliberately not using Windmill Isle 1. And then as a joke in my very next video, I used Windmill Isle 1 as the first song. But I think I'm the only one that found that funny.
There's still this many left.
Hey, I'm okay with compromises. Just to be able to move as those characters through a stage, I'm so down. If you're down, I'm down.
Great.
Across the entire franchise or in P-06?
That was incredible.
Bro, no way! After 5 years, Project Hero is gonna have some stages. That is so exciting. What's up, Chaos? How's it going? I know it probably doesn't mean much to you, Beats, but like that's gonna be so fucking hype if it gets met. And being able to play them all as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, like, I think Red Mountain would probably be, like, the best of them. Yo, what's up, Nog? Yeah. That's why I have a really hard time using, using different Sonic 06 songs for, scripted shorts. because the Crisis City Tornado is like the perfect shorts background song. It's got that nice tough opening, and then it sort of pulls back a bit, and then comes back into another explosion. It's just like the perfect ear grabber. Because I do that so often with scripted shorts, is I try to use other songs, and then I throw Crisis City Tornado in, and I'm like, it just works. Living the dream, extra sleepy today? Yo, let's go. You can sleep on the couch right along with Haley. She finally finished her gauntlet of having to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work. Because I've been doing this for a long time, Danny, and I learned how to speedrun P-06 with a chat. Like, almost all of my P-06 speedrun experience has come from being live. So, like, I've always had a chat to look at. P-06 also still has a lot of, like, micro-automation that allows me to look at the stream. And obviously, I built up a lot of muscle memory as well. Oh, for a long-form video? For sure. There's plenty of Sonic songs that work just fine, but like for shorts specifically, Crisis City Tornado tops them. Kingdom Valley 1 is also alright. Twitch has the better chat experience, so that's why. But yeah, I don't know what one of the hardest stages to master would be, other than like I guess Eggman Land would be the token answer. Because Eggman Land's a pretty tough stage, and you have to play Where Hung, unless you like M speed around everything. Oh yeah, there are plenty of categories with games that have no glitches in a category. Well, it's hard to say, because, like, across the franchise, it's probably some bullshit, like, Blue Marine Zone and Sonic Blast is the hardest one to master, because it's just an ass level. Planet Wisp 1 is pretty fun with Thunder Shield. The opening jump is super sick. Oh, that is what a speedrun is. The most popular categories, I'd say, for most games in terms of viewership is a no major glitches category. Where, like, you play through the game essentially as intended, but, like, take advantage of a few things here and there. Like Super Metroid with its mockballing and stuff like that. Usually no major glitches categories appear when people get fucking sick of doing crazy-ass glitches. When the game becomes, Well, the thing for me is, like, in any percent, like, Sonic Adventure 2 Hero Story is cool to watch once. Like, to see, like, how ridiculous is this shit. But actually playing the game, or like future watches, I'd want to watch, like no major glitches or limited text selection. Well, Nog, I hate to tell you, but all speedrun categories are arbitrary. Big Mo, not much. Big Cold, how's it going with you, man? No Major Glitches is just the more popular name, but Sonic games benefit a lot more from LTS. LTS just means limited text selection. It's essentially just banning versus allowing whatever makes the run fun. What do I think of shiny hunting? It's cool. It's a very, like, good, mundane pastime. That, dude, it's just a grind. Shiny hunting makes for some great streams, let me tell you. Because it's basically just a just chatting stream with the occasional excitement when a shiny shows up. Like, I think for the Pokethon, like, if I ever do the Pokethon, what I would want to do is, like, sort of highlight a mechanic that was introduced in each generation. So I think, like, when we do Gen 2, I would hunt for the shiny starter.
Not even a challenge.
Whoops. Yeah, Shadow Gen's any percent is full of busted shit like that. I don't actually remember if you're allowed to change FPS in Shadow Gen's any percent or if they banned it.
You're in my way.
Yeah, unfortunately in, like, my non-ROM hack Pokemon playthroughs, I haven't encountered a shiny in a long time. Like, just naturally randomly playing the game. But those in Pyramid Cave also have a lot of gravity control. Yeah, I did one hunt for a shiny Totodile. It was awesome. Took like 3 days. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Will it be higher than an S rank, like in P-06? I think it would be very cheeky and on the nose for Chaos to add an X rank. Not something as like a thing that unlocks anything, except for maybe an achievement, but sort of just like a mark of you played the stage extremely well. Would be cool. Yeah, it's just really tough for me with Sonic when it's just like the run gets so glitchy, you just end up not really playing the game. Like M speed, D speed, gravity control, the wings in Shadow Gens. It's like when I stop engaging with the level design in the game, I don't know, it just like doesn't become fun. That's why I say that, like, any percents are cool to see once. Like, it's cool for me every once in a while to pop open, like, a Sonic Unleashed any percent run and watch Rooftop Run get absolutely shattered. I'm not saying that M speed and D speed are easy. I'm saying that M speed and D speed, you are not, like, interacting with the game in the way, like, in any remote way that's close to how it's intended to be interacted with. I'm not saying that it's, like, fucked up or whatever. I just don't use them. But, like, I would say that using M speed and D speed in Gens or in Unleashed or to some extent 06, you're just not playing the game anymore. 06 is really loose because you're not missing much when you're not playing the game anymore. But I'd still stand by that. Similarly with the Werehog, since you can literally just, like, fucking hover over a bajillion stages. Oh yeah, I think Nick was absolutely on the money with the idea to do, like, a 06 v P-06 race series. Which I'm sure we'll do again once last release is up. There's some really tough stuff in 06 though. Like high-level 06 speedrunning is actually insane. It actually shows one positive of 06 though, is how fucking extreme you can be and the game just doesn't crash. You never seen 06 speedruns? Well, not to toot my own horn, but if you check out my main channel, the Sonic and Shadow part are out with the silver part coming very soon. Where essentially it's two speedrun dissections in disguised as a race to make it interesting. What do I think of 06's story as someone who's played through LOS? Well, LOS doesn't change 06's story. 06's story is bad. And it fails because it's just an outline. Like, there's not a lot of substance in between points, it's just the characters going from point to point. So you can use your own headcanon to fill in those points to either make it good or make it bad. I fill it in a way that makes it bad. Well, I think it fails because of that ambiguity, because there's like a lot of big plot points that are ambiguous. Pretty much everything with the time travel and like, why does Mephiles need Elise to cry to rejoin with Iblis? Like, that's never explained and shit. It's just kind of like, there's a lot of like pretty big, easy, eyebrow-raising questions that the story doesn't answer. That I think it absolutely should have addressed.
Yes.
But it's got some cool cutscenes.
Perfect.
Lots of characterization, right, is quite a... I'd say that's a bit over-bloating. I would say Shadow is done well.
I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
The barrier is stopping me! Hurry up and take down the barrier! The barrier's down! Farewell!
Yeah. But just because that's the excuse doesn't mean it's still not a product I can look at. It's kind of like how I look at fan games, Chaos, where it's like, I think as someone making this out of their own time and passion and shit is super cool, basically regardless. But there's also the other side of reviewing it as a product that I've been given.
I'll be able to catch up with the doctor's train ahead. Mike is lighter than the buggy, and it's easier to steady. I can jump over
Sonic 06 overhated? Whatever.
I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away. You think that those attacks are gonna carry me away?
Omega was in a cutscene and had some writing. Philip, we got another Omega fan.
Yes.
You've been replaced. Yeah, time's been very nice to 06.
Guess that
And the muddling of old media, where a lot of people who talk about and remember the game either grew up with it or have memories of it. Like, it's not like everyone who's like, 06 is actually not that bad. It's not like they play it religiously every day or something. No, I got you. It also really helps that now, like, it really helps 06 in the way that, like, it was a extremely low standard for a big company to push out a game like that back in 2006 versus nowadays where literally you can ask an AI to make a trash game for you and you can sell it on Steam for money. So, like, because, like, just the well, what it's got to compare against has changed. So it's, I guess, better by association. But again, kind of like I just said about the story, just because other games are worse than it now does not make it not bad anymore. Yeah, I think I watched a Moist Critical stream once where he played like 3 AI like trash games right in a row. Who's saying that though? That 06 is not as bad? A lot of people. Like, I probably get a message every other stream, if not every stream, just like, 06 is really not that bad. Well, if you want to be really semantical, like, no shit, things are played up for the sake of entertainment. Like, obviously, 06 is not as bad as a YouTube video that says, the worst game ever made is claiming.
Perfect.
You gotta stop talking to Rev then, Beats. The strongest villain in the Sonic franchise? Eggman, he just keeps coming back. Yeah, that's true. Saying 06 is not that bad isn't really, like, saying anything. Like, I know this is gonna, like, probably be a pretty Hadoy obvious moment, but, like, just because 06 could have been good does not mean, like, that doesn't make the game better. The game is still trash. Ooh, smart. Oh, Ethan, if you become a regular around here, this is a very cyclical thing, because, you know, it's just one of, like, the broader things we talk about. It's kind of funny because I've gotten feedback that, like, my channel's an 06 safe space, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't like the game at all. It's also a lot harder to hate what you understand, Chaos, and I would say of all people on the planet, you probably understand 06 the most. Yeah. Well, I hate to tell you, but all business, many arguments, it's cyclical. Fuck, I make shorts on the same topic in slightly different ways. Well, not slightly different. They tend to be majorly different, actually. But they are still the ones that get the most views. Controversy. You don't have to ask the question. You can just ask the question.
No matter what he does.
How do I make them? I take clips during the stream, edit them, and post them. No, I totally clip stuff. I have a foot pedal. There's no way I'm sifting through that much footage.
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
It used to be way more obvious because I didn't have the foot pedal. So, like, you could see when I'd enter the key combination to clip it. But, like, yeah, I clip tons of stuff. I think I currently have, like, 18 clips sitting on my desktop of shorts that I want to make. How do I show people's comments? Well, if it's on Twitch, your comment appears on screen. So I just edit it. And for YouTube comments, they appear, like, the VOD that's saved saves the chat as well. So I can just go to whatever day it was. Hi, Real Deal. No need to shit on people who like it? I think I have an issue with that because it's just kind of like a blanket statement. Like, you're gonna get teased for liking something that's considered bad, you know? Like, that's just sort of the human thing. It's in our DNA to tease each other. And liking something that's considered bad is, So when you tease me about liking Sonic Heroes, or I tease you about your gacha gooner games, that's just us being an asshole to each other? I guess everyone's an asshole then. Yeah, but like, I don't think it's... Like, you like Sonic 06, you're gonna get teased.
Okay, let's charge ahead.
Well, the internet makes it a lot harder because now you can get teased by hundreds of thousands of people all for the same thing rather than just like a group of friends teasing you about something, you know? I can post a video about, like, a theory I think is in part why Supersonic is yellow, and I can get hundreds of comments telling me why I'm wrong, and it's actually just Dragon Ball.
It looks like you need to find... This Lotus will throw you high in the air.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's hard in that because, like, I have complete solace that I don't really give a shit if somebody thinks that, like, a game I like is bad. Like, it actually does not matter to me at all. I never said it wasn't. If I had just said part of why, instead of saying why, it would have completely changed that short. But it probably wouldn't have done as well. But that's the path you chose. Like, you're old enough where, like, you already knew about the 06 going into it, you know? What's up, Willow? How's it going? Well, I did this stage very poorly.
It looks like you need to take them down. You're last.
Like, if I walked around touting...
All right.
I guess it could not be that way in an ideal world. But, like... I think that's a little idealistic, you know? When so many people's careers have been made off of bashing 06, like... fuck me for having limits? Well, I'm not going there.
You can use your power to grab the attacks of that flying monster and counterattack.
Like, you don't need to do that, Chaos. It's not... I'm not saying that you're an awful person for not wanting it to be different. I'm just giving you the realistic perspective of it. I would agree. I guess my question is like, do you engage? Because I would almost say that, like, in a way, P-06 is just your revenge on that. And I know it might sound kind of dumb, but probably all the folks that are like teasing you or making fun of you about 06 literally do not understand the game like you do. So like, I think in that way it also makes sense. I don't know if what I'm saying is helping or hurting or, or anything. It's just kind of my reaction to it, I guess. Oh, well, that's good. So are you talking about then just like seeing videos of 06 being bad and all that?
It looks like this Lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
I guess you'll enjoy it when Marathon Recompiled comes out, because I'm sure there will be a lot of videos that put the game in a better light because of it. And Jules does things? Does that matter?
Looks like this Lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
Do you think it will, Beats? Because I don't think so. Because that certainly didn't happen with Unleashed. Oh man. Well, if I make a video on Marathon Recompiled Beats, don't watch it.
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger. I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bomb and throw them back.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Yeah, I get you. I will agree with you that, like, the 06 is still gonna 06 is dumb. And I very publicly said that.
Leave this up to me.
But that's also tough to express that P-06 is literally not 06, because just not build on the same code as at all. But even nowadays, most people, or I wouldn't say most, but like, I definitely still get comments about this being a mod. Just because, like, people who are less in the trenches, you know. use terms more generically. Like the whole decomp versus recomp thing.
There's gotta be a switch around here.
Yeah. Because it's kind of ironic that you say that, because nowadays it's very rare that a unique perspective does well.
I'm not careful, I'll fall.
From my experience, I would say that majority of folks, including myself, a lot of the times,
To make a path leading up if I use my
wanna hear the same things but in a slightly different way. Like if I click on
those enemies look like they're guarding
Sonic tier list, I want to see 3 and K at the top, you know? I really don't like 06, and I'm perfectly happy. But I guess I am just a single case, I suppose.
ball in that hole over there.
Yeah. I think I need to change the language on that because, like, I think a better descriptor of P-06 is because I think just saying it's a from the ground up remake has caused some folks to think that, like, every minute detail about P-06 has been recreated from scratch when that's not true. Like, animations, level assets, textures have been imported, but, like, the textures have been upscaled and stuff like that. But I guess it's more accurate to say, like, I don't know if code base is the right word, but, like, Project 06 is more a, like, with code from the ground up remake. I did own a fidget spinner, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could say, like, it's made from the ground up on a new code base. Would be a little bit more specific.
In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did they think they'd stop me?
Yeah, I get what you mean, Beats. So, like, if you wanna, if you're gonna
Where is the
sit down and listen to someone trash on 06, you want them to trash on 06 specifically.
Security.
Well, then maybe you can watch the video.
Careful.
I think new engine probably works better, Willow, but the problem is, and because this is something that I didn't know until, like, I started doing this for work and stuff, is that,
further to go until the base? If I use it,
some frameworks call themselves engines, like Infinity Engine, Bumper Engine. So, like,
Good.
technically right, but doesn't get the idea across. Like, I think code base is probably the most generically specific I can get. I would say a more accurately generic description would be that P-06 is a from the ground up remake on 06 with a new code base, and updated assets that have been imported.
there's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door. I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them. It looks like I can jump up and grind there.
Oh, really? I thought, like, framework and engine were pretty distinctive.
Great!
Yeah, that's what I mean, Beats. But that's why I don't want to say that, like, P-06 was built on a new engine, you know? Because it's not, like, the P-06 engine. It's the Unity engine with the P-06 framework.
Easy.
If you can't tell, I'm trying to think of, like, a little way to, like, alter my speech, you know, if I ran the game at a GDQ to be a little bit more accurate to what the game is.
A laboratory like this? Under Soliana?
Want to hear P-06 lighting? Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, my content brain's always running, don't worry. I'm ready to set up my next controversy by saying the Unleashed project is better than Unleashed Recompile. Oh, wait, I already used that one. I could be wrong, but I would think when someone says P-06 is lighting, like if I say P-06 is lighting, like I just mean the lighting of the game. Like, yeah, it's not like the P-06 framework creating the lighting. Well, I didn't catch you. One of my friends caught you, who was watching the Unleashed world record. But hey, Josh and I are cool, so, you know.
Looks like I can go down. Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Start by getting rid of them.
I couldn't say I wasn't a little annoyed because I said that I like the Unleashed project better than I like Unleashed Recompiled. And it was taken as I thought it was better and that Recompiled was trash. But, like, that's water on the bridge. I don't really give a shit. Obviously, I don't really hold much of a grudge. You're still in this chat, aren't you? Yeah, Framework isn't the most appealing name.
Looks like I need to wipe out the enemy.
I don't think that the layman's would get it, though, Beats, if I said that. Also, was that 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Yeah. It annoyed me because I said that, and I already got some pushback from that. See, I think I've learned that I need to let things chill out for like 2 weeks, because the most amount of time that I've gotten pushback on stuff is that I instantly say my opinion. Because it's funny, I brought it up early in the stream. Same thing happened with Dark Beginnings. Same thing happened with Sonic Frontiers. Same thing happened with Unleashed Recompiled. I just gotta chill for like 2 weeks, and then I can say something. See ya, Jintogi. Oh, that's fair, Beats, yeah.
Let's clean up this trash.
Nah, there's no problem with it. It's just like... It's just like something that I don't want to deal with. Because... If I was to guess, because obviously, like, I am in the situation, so I don't know for sure, I would say of the people who know who I am, I generally have a positive reputation as the chill P-06 speedrun guy, which is great. And I know very well one of the sayings, I actually came up with this saying, which I guess is a little egotistical, but I really liked it when I thought of it, is that you don't know the true cost of reputation until you lose it. And, like, I know that, like, folks know me that, like, I don't say positive things all the time about every single Sonic game, but if I can soften the blow a little bit, I'd like to. Castle Skip Pog #2. Not in, like, a manipulative kind of way, just like, you know, let's chill for a minute, It's less so about it being important for me to get my opinion out instantly, and more so folks who are enjoying the new thing that exists to enjoy the new thing. And it's like, all right, now let's talk about it. That's so funny because I don't think I'm that chill at all. Like, I really don't think I'm that chill.
Perfect.
Yeah, I guess it works in my favor. But anyway, point is like, you know, new Sonic thing comes out. I think I should probably just do, not only was the redacted thing really fun, and so that I only did that one time and should totally do again. I think that it just makes the most sense. I'd rather, because I also think it's viewing it like if I have a negative opinion, because obviously if I have a positive opinion, it's not a big deal, you know, I'll say that shit instantly, like I did with Mega Mix Mania. But like, if my opinion's more nuanced than just majority positive, like, I'd rather just give it time. Scream at the top of their lungs for an hour straight? Who says I'm not screaming right now? You know what the most hilarious bit of irony is? Is that I was made fun of and bullied. You know, like, folks talk about they get bullied for Sonic. I was not bullied for Sonic. In fact, like, it was one of the things I was just like, whatever, I like Sonic. What I was bullied for is that my voice carries, like, very much. And, like, I speak generally at a louder volume than the average person does. Like, it's just my normal talking voice. And just literally from kindergarten to fucking graduating high school, it was always just bullied 100% of the time, all the time, for being too loud. And, like, a lot of the friends I grew up with, like, would also, like, bully me for being too loud. And it's so funny that now, in my career, I'm considered the complete opposite. Which also helps because, you know, I have mic filters and stuff that limit my voice.
What is that thing?
See, I don't... It's hard to say, like, a lot, like, with someone saying I switched up. Well, what would it be like switching up if I don't give my opinion at all? Well, that's because, like, high school. Oh, really, Dono? That's crazy.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis?
I became a pussy in high school. I never got in a fist fight with anyone, but I also lived in, like, an upper middle class area, so that wasn't really a thing that happened all that often. I have gotten punched in the face before. Definitely earned it. Also, a fun little story is, it was well earned. I want to begin the story with that, is that it was a well earned thing, but, like, I made a joke that this girl didn't like, so she threw a pencil at me and it stabbed me in the eye. Thankfully, it didn't damage my sight at all or anything, but it was kind of scary. And it didn't get stuck, which was also good. And the girl was very apologetic about it. Don't worry, Wrath. I saw your message. I was in the middle of speaking. You don't have to jump chats. I read both, I promise you. Sorry, I'm fading right now. Yo, congrats, bro. You'll want to come around for 420 then, because I'll probably be having some fun on the 420 stream. Oh, I'm sure your high school stories are fucking insane. I guess it's,
They'll charge in suddenly, dodge the attack, and counterattack.
what the fuck was I even talking about? Now I don't know. Anyway, the question is that Legacy of Solaris doesn't change the silver boss fight at all. Yo, let's go, bro. RE4! I also do still owe you guys an RE4 stream, and I was gonna do it tomorrow. But I'm really busy with main channel stuff tomorrow. So, I'm going to...
Hey, are you trying to crash on purpose?
probably do it next week. What's up, Roxas? Alright, I'm having a good time, so you guys are gonna get a little Stelmo overtime out of me. We're gonna do a Sonic any percent to finish things out, and then I gotta bounce. Free content. Joke's on you, it's all free. Can you literally bounce out of here? I mean, this is a nice chair. I don't really want to fuck it up. Or else it's back to the folding chair. I got it on reserves in the back, right off cam. Alright, here we go. Can I do a spin attack bounce? Oh, because that's what Sonic does?
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
You're ending stream? After I finish this run, yeah. Looks comfy. The chair is pretty overkill for like my needs, but I also got the chair for free, so you know, whatever. I looked at the rest of Bullies' website, and they basically have this chair, but like without the footrest and headrest and stuff for like, I want to say $150 cheaper or so. And I would say, personally, that that's a much better deal. Count on my hands the amount of times I talked to girl during all of my high school years. I just sticked with the homies. I also sticked with the homies. If I dated in high school, it was outsourced to different schools. Can I backflip? Beats, when I lose some weight, I'll learn to backflip just for you, buddy. Well, I guess the content is free as long as you have a internet connection and a computer, a screen to watch it on. What's up, Verge? How's it going, man? I don't think I'll be doing a double flip.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
See you later. No need to thank me. It's what I'm here for.
Yahoo! Yes. What?
Yeah, the roguelike mod's pretty sick. I probably should do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll play roguelike tomorrow. I haven't unlocked all the stuff yet. Okay, Beats, I do have a question for you, actually. Oh, Chaos, that's terrible. Nope, I ain't taking that shit. I ain't taking a no loop skip. So, in addition to the Project Hero thing, would you want to do expansion pack as a sub goal in May as well for roguelike? I'm thinking like 50 cards and maybe some new modifiers. Like the thing I was talking about where a global modifier would be added in every phase or something to change things up.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut through my rings bit by bit.
Are you sure? Let's start with one. Let's start with the Project Hero thing and one expansion pack, and we'll see how it goes.
That was close.
So just those two things I'll do as sub goals, if that works for you.
Go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Holy shit, Chaos. Yeah, that sounds terrible. This is an Emerald Coast moment. Am I proud of high school and college? I would say, from my assessment, since I graduated college graduated high school almost 10 years ago, that I was a dumbass, stupid, annoying motherfucker in high school. No idea how I had friends in the slightest. Genuinely. The fact that I came out with some friends for life in high school still baffles me. Because I was a fucking terrible human being. College was cool. Unfortunately, the only thing I dislike about my college experience is I spent a lot of time worrying about trying to be friends with people who I thought I wanted to be friends with without realizing that I had a bunch of friends, like, literally sitting there for me and being, on my side. But it wasn't, like, terribly extreme. Because the other kids are fucking stupid, too. True, man. True. But, like, I graduated with a non-weighted GPA because I think weighted GPA is stupid. It was great to get me into college, but, like, the fact that I even have a piece of paper that says I'm a math major is pretty cool. Because, like, getting the math major in college was probably, like, the first real time in my life I was hit with the I'm not perfect and actually really need to work towards something. Which, basically, since that was over the course of 4 years, totally broke me down, and I think I'm a much better human being now, and have been told I'm a much better human being now, so. High school Noah could absolutely not deal with the humility that I have been humbled by from this career. Yeah, P-06 is pretty cool. Yo, that's dope, man. Probably the stupidest thing I ever did. Like, it was really stupid. Like, insanely stupid, but it made for a great story. Is there was a thing at our college where my freshman year, they outlawed fraternities being able to get kegs. Like, for events and stuff. So we would only buy kegs when... Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat jams, cat jam jams, stone jams, out addition, exclamation mark, jam and jam and chain, by fire along with us, and let's rave. But our fraternity itself made us not allowed to buy kegs, like, at all, for any reason ever, which sucked. And, the executive, committee, like, people who were voted on to have positions of power or whatever in the fraternity, every year they had a retreat where all of them had to leave and go on it over a weekend. So over one weekend, we bought 3 kegs, emptied them all, and then played Donkey Kong with them on our stairs where we would roll them down and try to jump over them and shit. So dumb. Do not do it. But it's a great story. Like, it was so dumb. No, that's not a... No, no, no. Don't try that. It's one of those things that you could only do when your frontal lobe's not fully developed.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
Well, it was literally like 10 drunk idiots. Or it was more than that. Well, like, there were people that came, drank for the kegs, and then left. But, like, by the time all the kegs were empty, there were about 10 of us, and we were like, what if we just did this? You can also demolish your frontal lobe. That's probably my favorite college story. That's like the most crowd-pleasing one that I tell. I unfortunately never did the, like, jump into a table, though. I wasn't that heinous. You didn't graduate high school or college? Well, thankfully nowadays you don't really need it for anything. No, that's what I'm saying. Infinitely better story than the amount of damage we could have done to ourselves. It is an absolute miracle that we all came out unscathed. Yeah, it's a classic college thing to, like, jump into one of those, like, white foldable tables and, like, split it in half. You see it in, like, commercials all the time of people, like, jumping into things. Or, like, people pretending, like, to be frat bros and shit. Let's get the 360. Whoo! Oh yeah, COVID college probably sucked. I was a junior going on senior when college was in COVID. It was great. What did you ask, Real Deal? You got owned by the chat scroll, so feel free to repeat. Well, if it's college, at least in the United States, colleges are always happy to take your money. So you can just go back if you want at 30. Like for the math major, I think there was a 30-year-old and a 50-year-old in my classes. Oh. So we didn't actually have like a sponsored frat house. So we just owned a bunch of houses around the campus. Well, not own the houses, but like rented the houses. So I lived with 5 other people. Senior year, though, it was 9 other people because 4 of us got cuffed. So it was quite a mess. There were 2 it was also the party house, so like, yeah, it was a lot. If you want to see a glimpse of it, the Game Over Man highlight from one of my very earliest streams is in that house.
It looks like I can jump from there.
Cuffed? Got girlfriends. Called it cuffing because a lot of times when you got a girlfriend, you became boring. Yeah, P-06 speedrunning's pretty cool. Can modern Sega make good gameplay? I think they did something pretty good with Shadow Gens, even though it's different.
Here comes a billboard.
They also have shareholders to appease and time constraints, whereas Chaos doesn't.
Jump. Yeah.
Do do
That
do
was
do
incredible.
do. Yeah. I was also very fortunate that I went to a college in like the college prided itself on being really cheap because it was in a lower class town. So it was like, you would walk through the neighborhood and it would not seem like a safe neighborhood at all, but it was safe because all the houses were college students living in them. But the best part about it is all the bars were in walking distance. And let me tell you, after college, I went out to the bars like once or twice and I was like, this is not worth it, spending $200 fucking just to go out. Yes, I've hosted college parties, baby.
Cool. It's raining fire. Let's head into the volcano.
Yeah, Frontiers Definitive will probably be whatever.
Whoa, the flame died.
Military discount? Hey, that's awesome.
How'd it last?
I was always pretty good at beer pong. One game I wanted to be really good at, but was never good at, was beer die. And I think part of it is because, like, obviously I wouldn't wear my glasses during parties and shit, so I would always lose the die in the air. The other part is that I was just a pussy and never, like, committed to catching the die. Like, I definitely needed a lot more commitment. One of the most famous things, like, from my generation of college is when me and another guy got nudied, and we had to, you know, do it. Did you know there is such a thing as pool? Like, billiards?
Too easy. No sweat.
A nudie? Yeah, naked lap.
Sonic, shouldn't you save the train?
Oh, strip pool. No, I definitely didn't do that.
I'd better
Well,
help.
okay. Well, it wasn't pool. Ooh.
Can cross this scale.
Had to tough out your, your feathers.
There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
There was a bad time where we got nudied right as a guy's, like, girlfriend was walking in. And she was surprised, to say the least.
I better hurry.
Yeah, pool is fun. Yeah. When I took my last final ever in college, it was an online thing, but we had to be in the room, and I was on my MacBook Air, so you can see where this was going. Completely dead silent in the room, and for some reason, my MacBook just had the hardest time. Like, I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, blah, it's Apple. I know, but the story's still funny, and I'm gonna tell it. Is, like, literally the fan in the laptop would just start sounding like a jet engine, to where during the final, I would have to close it, wait for it to stop, and then open it again, take it for 5 more minutes, close it, stop. Yeah, ooh, Apple, I know. You're not cool for making fun of Apple, we know. It was trying to get the data back to Jobs.
Let's run straight up.
Okay.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that vine.
Well, anytime I tell an Apple story, there's always like 5 people that are like, lol, well, it's an apple. And it's like, I already know that, man. See, Chaos, when people shit on Apple, that's like when people shit on you for liking 06. We're bringing it full circle, baby. Oh, now you know! Now you know! I can't... It's not even that I care. I just want to tell the story, man. Because it's a funny story.
Let's rip.
But yes, trust me, I know most Apple's trash, but the devices I have work for me.
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
Gotta make sure it won't fall in the water.
What do you mean? You said plenty about 06. But that's why I prefaced it.
I'm so happy.
I hate Apple. This guy probably likes pears. Oranges are not better than apples. You get the fuck out of here, bro. Apples are the goat. Goat fruit.
Let's try going up.
Oranges, trash. Worst texture of a fruit imaginable. Basically comparable to just biting into a pineapple without taking the skin off.
Leave it to me.
Just trying to be healthy, man? Bro, an orange is not the epitome of health. Eat an apple. Vitamin C? You can squeeze the vitamin C out of a orange, bruh. You don't need to eat that garbage. Best fruit? Who is this guy? And why did you choose those four? Bro, grapefruit ain't even on there. Lychees? I don't think I've ever had a lychee. You never supported me in the first place. Yeah, dude, what about a banana? Bananas are the GOAT. They don't have a dumbass texture like an orange does. When are we gonna start eating lemons whole? I only have 45 rings. This is terrible. How did I only get 45 rings? Castle skip Pog? Oh.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to take 15 minutes to eat one orange. Like, what? Yeah, P-06 is cool.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, leave this up to me.
You know why apples are fucking metal? Because you just eat them with the skin. You don't gotta do anything. Pluck the thing off the tree, bite into it. You do that with an orange, tastes like ass. Speedrun IRL. That would be a funny sub-goal to see how fast I could peel an orange. Pears are just apples, but worse. Oh, you know I'm washing my apples, bro. Give it a good 15-ish seconds under cold water. Wow, bro rigged. He rigged the poll. He rigged the poll. What is this? What in tarnation? Proof? It literally says right here, Philip is Cook contributed 25 channel points. Nobody voted for an apple? What world are we living in, man?
That was incredible.
Salty? I am salty about a rigged election. What is this?
The battleship will take off.
A rigged election that I can control.
Let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
This is a democracy for who? Also, what's up, Volt? How's it going?
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
Stop the count! Here's some fraud. Tangerine's a great song by Led Zeppelin, though. Enjoy your lurking. I don't know about best fruit. Avocados are pretty good, though. And then my favorite fact of, like, all the old rich people are like, these damn millennials buying their avocados and shit. And, like, avocados are pretty cheap. Are straight fat? This just in, you need fat to live. I know that's shocking. Avocados are also mostly unsaturated fats, which is the good kind. Dates? Bro, dates aren't even in the disc. They're not even in the house, much less the room. What? Versus what, gay fat? Well, there is trans fat.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it! When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
Yo, do we make this a rant video, chat? Just like 10 minutes of us screaming about fruit. That is gone woke.
Passing Area 2. Intruder. Passing Area 2.
Talk about seats. Chaos, did you really say watermelon? You're pretending that watermelons are good, bro? What? If I wanted to eat water, I'd just eat an ice cube.
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
I'm not talking to you? Well, you're in my chat, so I get to fly on the wall. Your conversation. So too bad. I've never had a pomegranate. What's your most hated fruit? Actually, watermelon. Not even joking. Watermelons are so pointless. Oh, but I do have a funny story about watermelons. So when I worked at Boy Scout summer camp, how it worked is we were on a ranch that had 3 camps within them. And then within those camps, there were like 10 different campsites which troops would camp on during the week and do, you know, whatever we did. And part of the experience is that you would come to a commissary, get your food, and cook your food on your campsite with like localizers and charcoal and that kind of shit. And then they made a dining hall at one of the other camps. Our camp was still you cooked at your campsite, but that one was the dining hall. And the dining hall was now the like main food distributor to the other camps, because it was only that one camp that would be like dining hall food. It used to just be like a main site distributor that would distribute food that you cooked to all 3 camps. The first year they were open, I think the second week, so there were like 8 different weeks of camp, and it'd be like new troops would come in every single week. The second week of camp, every single meal the entire week was delayed. There was one day where we didn't get the food for 4 hours. Like, we didn't get it until 4 hours after. And the point is like, you would wake up and cook and make breakfast, like, within an hour. And you want to know how they repaid the troops? How they repaid the troops? Because obviously, like, the executive, like, head honcho guy from the Boy Scout office came to the camp. And they apologized for a week. Like, every single scout, every single, like, child that was there paid $300, or their parents paid $300 for them to be there. And that week had about 500 people there. And the way that they repaid, literally ruining the entire week of camp, because obviously if it was 4 hours late, we couldn't, like, provide program, like, to teach merit badges or to, like, allow people to swim in the lake or, like, do anything because they hadn't eaten yet. They just gave a watermelon to every patrol, which is like a subset of the troop. That was their apology. It was the executive guy drove around in a truck to every campsite, said, "I'm terribly sorry," and gave a watermelon. And that was it. No refund, no anything. It was the stupid, and we were all like, the staff was just amazed. that was it, because oh my god, like, every review, because unfortunately, you know, customer service thing, like, it kind of fell on us a lot of the time. Like, all the adults were pissed at us, and it was like, there is literally nothing we could do, because we couldn't do anything. Because it wasn't just like the food got to us late, it's that the food was literally not ready at the dining hall to be taken. Like, they just didn't have it ready yet. So this whole week, even as the staff, we're dealing with super pissed off adults that we are saying that there is literally nothing we can do. Like, it is absolutely impossible for us to do anything about this. gave him a fucking watermelon. Like, oh my god. Watermelons are like, what, $5, by the way? Especially this was 2015, so... Well, I didn't eat it. I was in the patrol. I remember hearing the story. I wasn't old enough to be there, but like they would have adult leader meetings throughout the week where it'd be like our head honcho guy of the camp itself would like meet with all the leaders of the troops. And like one guy brought the watermelon and was like, this? And he was like, yep. Like, it was just the stupidest fucking... It was so bad. It was... I have a lot of stories from working there, but that is the funniest one. It was so stupid. Have a good night, Michael. But if this becomes a rant, that's what, that's what I... Fucking whatever. I'll just end the video. Oh my god. This is what I'm greeted with. I already ended the fucking shit, but what is it? This is what I've received. Wow. Okay. All right. All right, everyone. I've been Stolen98. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm live with Sonic Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, turn the clock back 3.5 hours. That's when I go live every Monday through Friday. If that's been too much work, scroll below the stream on Twitch or click the third link in the description on YouTube. Send you to an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. I already did all the work for you. I'll be back with more Sonic tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.